Hi, Rigsters Journey here, and back with another episode of my Forza Horizons Hidden Gems series. Today, I'm going to be covering a unique build that could be considered a hidden gem, but oh my goodness, is this thing unstable at speed? The 1970 Volkswagen 1107 Desert Dingo Racing Stock Bug, tuned to S2 903 status. It is extremely fast car in a straight line. This I will show you the parts after I do some high speed runs here. I just wanted to show you in a different perspective from the tuning window. The tires I played around with a little bit. I'm going to start off with stock tire pressure in the front and rear. I'm going to be doing a little bit higher because I think that'll allow me for a little bit more stability on the straightaway. Because in this Hidden Gem episode, I'm just going to be seeing how fast this car can go with the maximum engine upgrade with twin turbos on top of the maximum engine swap, which I will be showing a little bit later of the parts I put on it. So the gearing, I put it 406 with some different gear spreads that I normally don't do, but it seems like it's been working really well for this particular car motor. The alignment, the caster, I might do a little bit of negative. Try that out a little bit. I might be adjusting the tune on the fly too, as well. The roll bars I experimented with, making the fronts a little bit softer actually is a little more effective than the other way around because most of the weight is towards the rear of this car because it's a massive engine in the back. There's not much weight up front. And I couldn't get the springs for the rear to tune. There's no option for it. It's one of the very few cars in this game where I found there's no tuning option. The front ones I can adjust, but I can't adjust the rear spring rate. I can still adjust its ride height. I might raise that just 1 inch just to make it a little more stable. Dampening, I kind of compromised on the middle here. That seems to be working well so far, so I'm not going to play too much with that. The aerodynamics, I might do just a little bit more of the rear downforce, even though I lowered my top speed from 223 potential to 222. That's still pretty fast. And the brakes, surprisingly, lower brake pressure with ABS assist on makes this more stable when I need to slow down, so I'm going to lower that to 85% instead of 100. Differential tuning, it's a little unusual as well. I put 30% front and rear because I want understeer instead of oversteer because this car flops like a beached whale. It's insane. So I'll show you in the setup manager real quick. I press the menu button on the keyboard. If I switch the keyboard real quick and press enter. And we want to apply the current setup, yes. That way I'll actually apply the change. I'm also doing some other tunes too. If you want to see that real quick, I'll show you. I press backspace, and then the enter key. And here you can see the various tunes I've been... Oh, whoops, that's not my tunes. That's the creator's tunes. So here we go, my tunes. I had to tab over with the right button on the Xbox controller. There's some different tunes I'm doing here. This is the one I'm currently using. The flat 6 with twin turbos installed, 960 horsepower, 630 foot-pounds of torque. There's no weight reduction option, and this could be also why I'm doing a very unique spring setup because 40% the weight's in the front. It's very unbalanced in that way because Beetles historically had the engine in the rear for better aerodynamics at the time, and it also was a more unique build. And there's still a lot of these cars running around nowadays, all in various states of tunes, restorations, resto mods. But for me, I'm doing like a stupid fast mod. Whoops. So, let's go out to the road here. Alright. So, I was playing around in the game a little bit too, so that's at time of filming this. So what I'm going to do is set a custom route to the famous M68 speed trap in the game. This is the highest speed one, I believe, in the game. Not sure there's many you can go much faster than, what was it, 265. My personal best is 209. I think that was set in this very car. So let me custom set it there. So there's not going to be really much racing in this particular episode. It's just mostly going to be a personal challenge. I'd like to also give a shout out to the Discord community. There's a friend I made that's in Europe suggested to try this out for the video. So I'm going to give it a shot, you know? I'm like, sure, let me see what I can do. So let's floor it and take off. Now this car is very difficult to control, especially since I don't have traction control. And it has all-wheel drive, which helps, but it's very unstable when I start to turn at this speed, even with the downforce. I think it just embarrassed the supercar. Oh, it's reaching top speed already. This is good. It's like 220 miles an hour in a desert beetle. Whoa, oh, this is what I mean, it's flopping like a beach whale. Oh, I'm hitting the barrier in oncoming traffic. Alright, let's downshift and get some more speed. Now luckily the speed camera is not sensitive to what side of the road you're on. In real life, do not do this. This is very dumb. But this is a video game. 212. Wow, 213.27. Broke my personal best on my first try with this tuning setup. I did try this with various tunes. I wanted to see if I could do it without going to maximum engine to hit 200, but it seems like realistically speaking, you need a lot of power because it's not a very aerodynamic shell. So I'm going to try turning around and see if we can beat that speed. Now I'm going to try on the other side of the road. Hopefully this time I don't go into oncoming traffic. Because it understeers and flops like a beach whale. It's just so flip-flopping because it can't stiffen the rear. That would really help. 196.78. Now you can also see on top of your screen, there is well, what was on top of the screen. You would see the the score points going up for the speed skills I'm doing. So I'm gonna try turning this car around and go the other way. See if we can beat 213 with this tune. I think it's possible. I may have done just enough room to build up the speed because it gets very unstable once you go past 150. That's when it starts getting really out of control. Whoa. Or if I hit civilian cars along the way. Yeah, this is not going to break 213. But at least going really fast. 190, yeah, it's going to be like 197. Yeah, same speed. And see, here's what happens when I just floor it and turn. It just understeers violently and then just goes out of control. It's nuts. I mean, I can't believe this car could even hit 200. So let me try again on the opposite direction. Let's see. So I'm trying this again. Maybe this time I'll also try to thread the needle a little better and not hit cars along the way, because that really slows you down. Oh. It is very hard. This car does not like turn. Nope. That was the worst run so far. 181. Yeah, this is not an easy car to drive at all, even with all-wheel drive. In the tire compound, you can't change the tire compound. You can change the width of the rim size. Actually, let's do that real quick. I'll see you back at the garage. Let me try that out. Alright, we're back in the garage. So this is what the tune I have with the flat 6. I have the maximum engine upgrades. As you can see, the fuel's maxed out, the ignition's maxed out, the camshafts and exhaust, and the twin turbo upgrades goes from that 101 horsepower. And I put the maximum intercore because I need every bit of horsepower help I can get. So this is what I mean. I can put race brakes on. I only can tune the roll bars and the front suspension for some reason. And I made sure I put the maximum gearbox parts too, like the best drive line, unlocked differential. This is what I mean. There's no tire compound. There's just tire width. A little less weight in the front. but I wonder. Let me try that. I'll reduce the front and just keep the rear at maximum, which is 265 millimeters. But let's lower the rim size to 16s. See if I can make this a little bit better. And you know what? I'm going to try 15-inch on the rear. Just as an experiment. And this is what the looks like stock is this little bumper guy right here. Or you can just remove it, but you need the downforce. It is really uncontrollable without the downforce. And I want to reduce weight, so I don't want this bumper here. And now the cool part is all the engine tunes you can do. 4-liter flat 6, turbo rally, 2.5-liter turbo flat 4, 2-liter flat 4 turbo, and the 2-liter inline 4 variable valve timing. And of course stock engine, which is the total opposite extreme. Minus 867 horsepower. I don't think so. And of course it started out as rear-wheel drive, but I'm not even going to try that for top speed builds. This is what it's like without the twin turbo upgrade. You lose 243 horsepower, which I don't want to lose 243 horsepower. But I do want to reduce the weight to see if maybe that'll help. The unsprung mass of the rims should help. So I'll see you back out on the road. Alright, and we're back. So, back on the road with different tire diameters, same tune. I didn't change any of that. See if the reducing the weight will help. I don't know if it will, but at least it'll make it so it's just a little bit quicker. So let's see if I can break that 212 run. 60. Ah, nope. I'm gonna have to flip the car around again because I keep hitting into cars because it understeers so poorly. Worst run yet, 170. Whoa, this car lifts. Oh, wait, whoa. Maybe I need to make the, I don't know what happened there. I think reducing the front tire diameter is not good. I hit 214 there. Oh my. Yeah, this car is so weird. So let's try the opposite direction. I want to see if I can do this. I'm gonna really concentrate this time. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can pull this off. 6 gear. 190. 200. Accelerating a little bit better. Yeah, 210.1. Didn't break my personal best, but it did do a really good run. Personal best still is 213.2. I'm gonna try, this will be my last attempt on the other side of the road. Because I want to see if I can do it. Let's see. Let's do it. Come on. I'm gonna be going against traffic because I'm on the opposite side of the road. 6 gear. Should be able to do this. Lifting off a little bit. Ugh, man, this car just does not want to turn. Yeah, I didn't do so well on the return trip, but 202 miles an hour is really good. For a car that's very difficult to drive. It's like, ay, ay, ay. It's like, jeez. Alright, well, I think that's that for this episode. I do cover other games as well. I cover War Thunder, it will be releasing soon, War of the Tanks, and Jalopy. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I can't wait to make some more Forza Horizon and other videos in the future. This is Rigsters Journey, signing off.